guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Today I have my final lipstick. So this is actually part 2 of my darker lipsticks, neutral lipsticks, because I did the liquid lipsticks in my previous video and I decided there was just a few too many, so I separated this into just regular lipsticks. All right, we're gonna start with some of my mini stick lipsticks. Not liquid lipsticks. I have 2 from Kat Von D. I have Muse and I have Double Dare. And Double Dare is interesting because it's kind of a metallic-y formula. It reminds me a lot of a Urban Decay that I have as well. And then Double Dare is more of a, oh, that's really pretty. I need to start wearing that one because that's a super nice shade. I really like that one. Then we have one from Smashbox. This is the shade Stylist Matte. I have no idea. Maybe that's the shade. It's another nice shade. I like the formula, I think, better on the Kat Von D, at least in terms of application. Like, that applied really nicely. Then we have the only water beauty that I have not decluttered, and this is the shade. What is the shade of this one? This one is called Barely There. It's a pretty nice shade. I want to, after decluttering all the other ones, I really want to try that one again. I just haven't gotten around to it. One of my most expensive sample ones is from Tom Ford. This is the shade Indian Rose. I have been kind of hoarding this one because it is so beautiful. I really like how creamy and fast, like smoothly it goes on the skin. But yeah, it's super expensive. Then we have one from Nude Sticks. I really love this one. I hate that you have to sharpen it though. That's the one downside. Anyway, this is the shade Kiss. One of my new favorite lipsticks. Been wearing it quite a bit. Then we have down here at the other end of the spectrum a NYX, and this is the shade Root Beer Float. This is the only mini that I have in this grouping of NYX. I was like, what is the word? I can't think of the word. So yeah, I like that one. This one from Ulta, this is a matte lip crayon. I don't like how far it sticks out because that just makes it really difficult to open and close, and I'm always worried that I'm going to do something to it. That's what it looks like. It's an okay shade. I haven't really given it a chance at all though, if I'm honest. Now we have some bites. This first one is a matte creme lip crayon in the shade Glacé. So it is a slightly different formula than what the rest of them that you're gonna see are. Kind of an interesting color, almost a gray type. Then we have Rhubarb, which is a slightly darker shade. That actually probably would have been able to go in with my darkers. It's really hard to divide up lip shades. It took me hours. Fig is the next one. Oh, I do like this one. It's very pretty. I need to wear this one more too. And these do have food grade ingredients in them, so they can go bad faster than other ones. And one of my lipsticks was melted and leaked some. This next one is the shade Pepper. That's what it looks like. Not quite as fun as that Rhubarb. Really liking that one. I'm going to show you. See right there, the oil? I'm not really sure which one that's from. We might find out because it got too hot in here. Sweet Cream is the next one. That's a little too high to swatch. Oh, I really like Sweet Cream. I've worn this one quite a bit actually. That's another one that I want to kind of use up this year. And then our last one is Verbena. Oh, that's really pretty too. We're going to swatch it on the other end though, just because I ran out of hand. That's what it looks like. All right, moving on. I have 2 of the Hot Lips from Charlotte Tilbury. I have been enjoying these ones quite a bit. I used them a lot over the holidays. This first one right there is Amazing Amal, and then the other one I have is Viva la Vergara, and both of them really liked had great fun with them. I think they're really good. Then we have some Tartes. I have one of this formula, which is the Drench Lip Splash lipstick, and this is in the shade Living. It's very nice. I have a different shade in a full size as well. These are super creamy. I really like those. And then I have 3 of these blue ones, if I can pick them up. They are the something else. They're at Sephora. I have Salt Life. Oh, that's kind of pretty. It's a little gray toned though. Then we have Set Sail. Not a little brown, more brown, not as interesting to me. And then Island Life is the 3rd one. I still think I like that first one, the Set Sail. So I have those 3. That's it for my Tartes. I have one mini MAC. This is from the Nutcracker collection. This is so pretty. It's one of their mattes. It's Nouvelle Vogue, and I really like that one. I have one mini Besame in here. This is the shade 1970, which is kind of like their chocolatey brown shade. Not really a red like most of their shades are, but super nice. I really enjoy it. It looks really good. Then we got a couple of Becca's. I bought this set over Thanksgiving, and I gave the lightest one to my cousin's daughter because she was looking for something super light. This first one is Orchid. It's really pretty. I have not worn these yet, but I'm planning to. And then Rosewood is the other, which is still like a neutral, but more of a reddish, which makes sense because it's a rosewood. Then we have 2 from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I actually had 3, and I realized I had 2 of this. No, that was a different one. Never mind. Scratch that. This first one is the shade Spice, which is a little brown for my taste. And then I have Dead Roses, which is the best name, right? What are you wearing on your lips? Dead Roses. So I have those. They're a very thick formula. They don't glide on very well, I will say that. One Clinique Pop. This is Plum Pop, and you would think Plum Pop would not be a neutral, but it's a good like neutrally shade. Then I have this one. I love this one from Bobbi Brown. This is Neutral Rose. Really good shade on the lips. Really good like work shade. So I do wear that one quite a bit. 2 from Buxom. Yeah, I was like, I think this one's a Buxom. This is the Big and Sexy and Sultry Mauve. Really like this formula. I think it's super nice. That's what it looks like. I'm not as big a fan of these ones, which are this one's called Centerfold. I don't know. I can't remember what this one is called. These I've had for a long time, but they're more sheer, so you have to build them up, and they're more malleable. They don't stay in their tube very well at all. Just a couple more minis. These are Infamous, which I know I have a full size of as well, which I'll grab in just a second, and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. This one is really nice. I've been debating, I have an extra of it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should pass it on or just keep it. But Infamous was my go-to for the longest time for lipsticks. It was like my first high-end lipstick purchase, and I really loved it. Here's the full-size one that I have, and I've used a lot of it, as you can tell. Don't have a whole lot of it left, that's why I kept the mini of that one. And then I have one Makeup Forever. This is in the shade C211. I had a couple of these. Ooh, it's a little tilted now. I had a couple of these, and I did declutter or pass along one of them because I don't need 2 of the same shade. I have too many lipsticks as it is. All right, moving on to full sizes. Finally, we're getting towards the end. This is the Ulta Frida Kahlo collection. This is the shade Free Spirit. It's super nice. I really like these. I saw somebody on one of the Facebook groups I'm in was complaining about it. I was like, but I love it so much. I don't know how you're complaining. Makeup Forever. This container is so heavy. This is M205. This is another just really nice shade. I need to stop doing 30-30s. I need to just start wearing all my lipsticks. Then we have this one from Lorac. This is Damsel, and I love because that bottom doesn't look anything like what's in the lipstick tube. It's very confusing because you would think they'd be semi-close. They're not close whatsoever. That's what it looks like. I have not really used my Lorac lipsticks at all, and I really need to rectify that and start using them because they must be good. Then we have Lorac in Autumn. This is one of their matte lip colors. It's a stick. Or if they're not good, I need to declutter them because there's no sense in holding on to things. That's right there on the end. If they're not good, like why would I do that? Makes no sense, right? Then we have a couple of these from Tarte. I have several of these from Tarte actually. These I love. These are the Lippy Lingerie. I have the shade Enchanting. I think these might have been what was leaking because they have a little bit of oil on them as well. Then we have the shade Pure. These were part of, some of them, these fancy topped ones, were part of a holiday collection. And then I have Lacy, although this one doesn't have it, so that one's really nice. I like that shade a lot. So I have those. I have the other Tarte that I was telling you guys about just a minute ago. This is the shade Cabana Boy. I've used quite a bit of this one as well. Like if well, maybe not. Maybe they just don't give you a lot of lipstick. That's the big secret. That's what it looks like. I do really like this formula too. This one's older. This is an Olay in the shade Creamy Maroon. It still smells fine. It doesn't smell like old lipstick, which is one thing that I always look for. Change in color, change in scent, change in texture. Lancome, this is all done up. I think I had a couple of these and I did declutter some of them because I had duplicates and I was like, I don't need a duplicate unless it's something I've used a lot, like the couple that I've talked about. I think it's that one. I don't see another Lancome in there. Now we have some Urban Decay. I have this one. This is the one that reminds me of that original Kat Von D. This is the shade Rebel. This was done for a holiday collection at Sephora where all of the liquid, all these different brands did limited edition lipsticks, and that was that one. Then I have 66. This was part of the Born to Run collection, and it's named after Route 66, and it's so nice. It was my favorite of all of the shades that were done for that collection. Right, the last Urban Decay in this set, or in this grouping, is Nonsense. This was part of the After Dark, I think was the Nocturnal, that's what it was. Nocturnal, and that's what it looks like. Oh, I really like this one. It was one that I was like, I definitely need to get that lipstick when I saw it come out. Then I have one of my most expensive lipsticks. This is Giorgio Armani in the shade 102. I did get this free from Influencer, which is amazing because I think it's like a $42 lipstick. But of all of my lipsticks, this is one that I would definitely repurchase because it's so, so beautiful. I love the formula. I love how it lasts. I just love everything about it. I also really love this one from Lancome. It's one of their fancy holiday ones. Push the top to release it. And it is the shade 264 Putut. I don't know how to say that. I don't think you probably do, but yeah, this one is like a more sheer liquid or lipstick, but it works really nice. It's a great everyday shade as well. Packaging is gorgeous. This one also has gorgeous packaging. This is the Pure and Barbie collection. This is the shade Timeless. It also has that release at the top, and it has like the glitter on the outside. It does not have glitter in the lipstick though, and that's what that shade looks like. I have been wearing this so much lately, and it's so good. I got it half price, an extra one. Really a good deal. This is another one I love. This is Charlotte Tilbury Bond Girl. I got this in a big kit from Sephora and had a whole bunch of lipsticks in it. And I wanted a Charlotte Tilbury because I heard such good things, and they did not disappoint. I had to swatch it a little differently because I have such an indent in it because I've worn it so much. But yeah, that one's definitely a good one, and I would definitely recommend it. Then we have this one from Lipstick Queen. This is the Manic Mauves. It's kind of like a swirled formula. I don't know if that's really, you can kind of see it there. I don't know what I think about this collection. It's the only Lipstick Queen that I have. I'm not crazy about the color. It's going to be part of my 30 and 30, so you'll find out its fate and what my thoughts on it with that. I really like this one too. This is Lacquer & Co. Cloud Lips, and it is in the shade Daydream. I thought about keeping the extra ones that I had of this because I really like it so much, and then I was like, no, I need to, it's unopened, give it away, put it in a giveaway. That's what it looks like. It's such a good formula. I really, really enjoy that formula so much. Then we have Real Her Girl Power. This one is a newer one, I think. Don't remember when I got this. That's what it looks like. This is another one. I don't really know if I like the formula, if I like the color. I should put it in my 30 and 30. Some of them I already know fate because it's been there. This little guy. This is Becca in the shade Sorbet. I got this in my Boxy Luxe in March. I have used this sucker so much. I don't know if you can see how far it is down there already. Like, I've used a good amount of it. I love the packaging. I love that it's one of those, it's so satisfying. Love the formula, love the color. Like, it was the perfect color. I never get the perfect color from Boxy, and it was the perfect color. Super good. That's why I bought the minis of the Becca ones. Then we have Bobbi Brown. This is the shade Lilac, and this is the crushed lip color. I got this as a gift at Nordstrom's during their sale. I really like this formula. I like a more matte lip formula, so anything that's more shiny, I'm not going to reach for it as much. Then we have from Beauty and the Beast, this is the shade Belle Eve. This is from the Lorac collaboration for the movie. I love the box and stuff that came, the palette. I just haven't worn a lot of I haven't worn a lot of it at all. This is a really pretty color though, so I need to try to work on these. I wish they didn't feel like so cheap because they're really pretty, but they feel like they're gonna fall apart. One of the ColourPop designer lipsticks with Disney. This is the shade Belle. Oh my gosh, Belle and Belle, perfect timing. It's similar, it's a little bit darker. Belle and Ariel were the two that I knew I have probably wear the most, so I did pick up extras of them. And it's a good formula, I think. I don't remember it. Like, that's another one that needs to go in that 30 and 30. All right, we got one from Besame. This is one of the Sleeping Beauty ones. This is the shade Maleficent. That's what it looks like. This is the first one that I got from the collection. I don't think I integrated the other ones in because I got them after I had filmed some of the videos. So that's what it looks like. I love the Besame formula. It's so good. Really, really love it. I have one more that I'm going to do, but I have no room to swatch it right now. All right. Other Besame that I have here, this is part of the Agent Carter collection. It says Dusty Rose, but it also, if you got the collection, it says Forget Me Not on it because they came in a gorgeous box. Like, it was amazing packaging. I love this one. This is my favorite of the three, just because I don't wear red lipsticks every day. This is more things that I would wear on a regular basis. Then I have one from Sephora. This is one of their lip stories. This is the shade Spring Break. It's very nice. Nice and bright and fun, while still being neutral and, wearable. We got two from Lancome. This is the Balmain collaboration. I have the shade Confession, which actually is quite nice. I'm surprised. And then I have the shade Fever, which is a little more orangey. A lot more orangey, like it's more of a true orange, pumpkin-y color. So I have those. I don't know if, even if I don't wear them, I probably wouldn't declutter them just because of the packaging and the collaboration. Have 3 MACs. I love my MAC lipsticks so much. I reach for them a lot. I have a satin in this shade Twig, which is really nice actually. It's almost like their matte formula. That's my favorite formula. And then I have a Luster in Capricious. This one I did get free. They had like the buy 2 get 1 free, and then you got to choose one. So I don't think this counts for the Back to MAC collection. That's what I'm thinking. And then I have another satin in the shade Brave, which I also really like. That Capricious, that might be one that gets passed along eventually, because it's just not my favorite of their formulas. A Clinique, again, this is Matte Beauty right here. And that's what it looks like. Very nice, actually. Then we have an Elizabeth Arden, and these I need to give more of a chance to. This shade is called Iced Grape. Kind of nice. And Ulta Beauty, this is the shade Mischievous, and I've had so many of these, and I'm like, okay, pass it along, pass it along, pass it along. I actually just got a set of lipsticks from my mom for Christmas, and that might be in it too. And if so, I need to pass along another one. Kate and Rimmel, Kate Moss. I was like, what's her name? This is the shade 17. It's really great, interesting naming, right? That's what it looks like. I looked at all of the Kates and I was like, I want one. Which one do I want? It took me forever to narrow it down to that one. This one I quite like. This is Mellow in the shade Nude. And I know other people that got this in their Ipsy were not impressed, but I really liked it. Then again, I like a matte formula, as I just talked about. All right, my last few right here. We have a Smashbox. This is the shade Primrose, which I think I got because I thought it was a Makeup Forever and I forgot what lipstick I liked. This is a little bit of a more shiny type of a lipstick. Then we have Champagne Frost from Jafra, which is just very different than anything else I own. It kind of has a shimmer to it, which makes sense since it's a frost. Then we have Ipsy and Betty Boop. This is the shade Mauve It Baby. I knew it was something with the word mauve in it. That's what it looks like. I have not really worn this at all. There was so much controversy over the Betty Boop line that I just never bothered to wear it. Jane Cosmetics, which I don't even know if it's still around. This is Plum Perfect. I've had it for years. Still smells fine, still looks fine. I do have to swatch it sideways because I have such an indent for my lips, but looks pretty nice. Looks like I have a lot of them that are more traditional lipsticks with that kind of sticky, shiny formula. Estee Lauder in Irresistible. Same kind of formula with that one as well. I don't want to get like rid of all of that formula, but will I always like the more matte formula? Who knows? Then I have one more Estee Lauder. This is the shade Dynamic. This one's starting to smell a little bit more lipsticky, which is weird because I know I haven't had it for a super long amount of time. That's what it looks like, so that might be another one that I need to start using up. And then finally, the last one, this is a Katy Kat Matte in the shade Persian Pink. And I did quite enjoy these formulas before, so I'm hoping that I still do when I start wearing some of these lipsticks more often. That is it. I know this was a super long video. I did try to divide my neutrals or nude lipsticks up a bit, but there's still a lot of them. I have too many lipsticks. I have been working on getting rid of them, passing them along if they are good and they're ones that I don't wear a lot, decluttering them if they are bad, you know, all of those good things. Let me know down below what some of your favorite lipsticks are, and if you've tried any of these and that you really like them, or ones that you've tried that you hate. Let me know down below, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Talk to you next time. Bye.